I'm saying what I'm saying because guess what? You throw rocks in my house, bitch, I'm a shit.
The fuck?
Yeah, cause you know the Gumby nigga.
Oh, Gumby.
Yeah, y'all seen it.
Who the Gumby?
Whoever they call it for, in the background and said, OG Percy, I'm coming for you on Crip. Cause don't never get to throwing threats like you coming for who, for what? What? Where you coming for me at? You ever feel this saw down here in the murder? You understand me? Cause who that tough? I'm trying to find out who that goddamn be tough in Cali gonna come down here and step foot on the murder and do what they say.
Hold on. I be no jump. Cut me out this point. Cut me out this point. I ain't gotta do that shit. I'm Sereno.
So right now he gonna get the message. You got to get the message.
I'm Americano.
The message is, please hurry up.
I'm Mango.
It's that new shit, but it's that view skit.
All they did was you up in grades. I got all the way to the 11th grade. How the f did I do that?
Right.
And didn't know how to read. You know why?
Because he passed school. School is about the program and not about the lesson.
Now the game is this. The white folks get you so far up in life to where you think you done made it somewhere, you're going to find out you don't know shit.
Right.
And guess what? Yeah, I know. But long as you can kick a ball, play a sport, run over, they can use you. You dig what I'm saying? But guess what? I was sitting in a prison cell and I went to solitary one day. And when I was in solitary, I came to the door. I had never been in this bitch. I said, man, fuck this shit. I gotta get out this. But I knew I couldn't get out. It was so, I was just sitting in the bitch rocking. And that man said, man, you better read a book or something over there. Youngster gonna lose your mind. But I kept saying, I want to get out this bitch. You know what I'm saying? And I couldn't find, I can't get out of solitary. And I can't read. But one thing I knew, I didn't want to go crazy.
And you couldn't read in the solitary?
I couldn't read shit. I couldn't write home. I couldn't read. I just told you I didn't have no
He couldn't even write home.
Because I couldn't write home. Couldn't even spell the address. I couldn't read. But so I'm not to say how I was. But guess what? It was a whole bunch of like me that never said a thing. You get what I'm saying? Right. Guess what? I knew that, and I thought I was smarter than them. But watch this. I got in solitary, and that's what I said, man, God. I said, I don't want to lose my mind, man. I got the Bible. They had nothing but a Bible in there. I picked it up. I said, damn, I can't read. So I'm going to go crazy. So I asked God then. I said, man, can you help me learn how to read? Guess what?
Don't tell me you started reading the Bible and you knew the words.
Guess what?
Don't tell me that.
Guess what? I asked God to give me the wisdom and the knowledge. And guess what? He gave it to me. And guess what? And I didn't believe I had it. So one day a man was walking, one of the guards was walking by. I said, man, I'm just saying. You know how you reading, but you acting like you reading, but I'm really thinking. I said, so I asked the God, I said, come here, God. I said, what is this word Ephesians? He said, yeah, that's Ephesians.
He's talking with a big ass word, too.
I said, do this say Philippians? Philippians? He said, yeah, that's Philippians. I said, does this say Colossians? Yeah. I said, do this say Thessalonians?
And you knew a big ass word.
I said, damn. He said, yeah. He said, man, why you...
Listen.
Now, this is what he told me. God said, why? He said, the God said, why you be asking me questions about words you already know, Percy? I said, damn, shit, I didn't know I knew.
There you go. Percy just unlocked something.
I know it. But then, let me tell you the three things God gave me. He gave me the wisdom to read, the knowledge to read, write, and recite. Guess what? Read, keep them three V's in mind.
Read, write, and recite.
Read, write, and recite.
I like that.
And when I learned how to read,
yeah.
I learned how to write.
Yeah.
When I learned how to write, I learned how to recite. You know how bad I done got, Bob? I wrote all my raps in prison. I came home, I learned how to recite them. Became one of the hottest battle rappers in the South. Hold on. And became one of the hottest battle rappers in the South. One of the most viewed battle rappers in the South. Off of learning. That couldn't even read right now can get on stage and just go to shit that I wrote that God gave me. And God said, quit using that for now and start using it for you. You had your fun with it.
Right.
And then give me mine.
Right.
This is my time. Right now, it's showing how far I can go with what God gave me as a messenger. And not the mess.
And not a follower. Listen.
Let's go.
What Percy just unlocked, right? He said he was in, I'm going to tell you what he said. He said he was in cell.
Let's go.
He said he couldn't read, right? And a lot of people think you got to be taught something. But I come firm believer that information is out here. Once you ask for it, you shall receive. He asked to read. He read the biggest word. I swear to God, mama. See, people don't understand where information come from. It's not located inside of the mind. It's located out here, and everything is God, right? Everything is God. Information is in the cosmos. So what he did was, a lot of people want to call it a miracle. That man just did magic. So mama, because like, he spoke it and it came true, right? The biggest words he said, right? That's unnormal, right? And people probably don't believe that, but I know that's true, right? I know that's true because I hear say words I don't know what the fuck it mean.
Yeah.
After it go off.
This sit down is more.
This ain't no sit. Who the fuck sitting down?
Y'all not sitting down?
This ain't no sit down. He need to sit down with the Crips. He need to sit down with the Crips. So out there, hey, I'm good.
You need to sit down
with the Crips in LA. Finish what you were saying though.
Speaking of that, so look, Look, I know we.
Said Crip started in Texas.
That's what you said.
I was capping because
I never watched it.
But watch this.
Can you explain that here, please?
Just like Uncle tell you sucking dick and shit. Hello.
Yeah.
That part. Yeah.
You just were fishing. You Johnny.
Now because niggas
But
shoot
it
at
makes
me.
sense though.
But nigga, you throw something at me, I'm gonna throw something back at y'all weak ass nigga. It ain't like we some weak. Now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, gangster. Oh, GD.
What's going on, nigga?
There we go.
Y'all see what the fuck going on?
Niggas real Crip. More shit than Crip, nigga. Hold on. Gotta get that crippin' right.
No.
Get that crippin' right, nigga. Get that crippin' right.
Goddamn, all right. I know that's right, though. Goddamn, nigga.
Let's go, Percy.
I'm fresh in my white tee. But watch this, man. I don't really owe nobody no explanation about how we do down here in the murder.
Let's put a battery in there.
One thing I know about Bob Report, he murder game PB. This on my head say murder word. You get what I'm saying? I respect them people so much. Let me give you the game, Bob. Can I
make sense.
I gotta make it make sense. Right here. Can y'all please get the message and not the mess on this one? Can I get 5 minutes?
5 minutes of what?
The flow, right quick.
You been taking the whole flow.
Okay, I didn't need 5, but I just need just the flow right quick. This is my game right here, y'all. Fort Worth, Texas, y'all. I want the Cali people to know right here. Why
607 on YouTube. Let's go.
607 on YouTube. Y'all know the going on right here with Uncle.
Not the pump. Not the pump. Listen, man, finish this Crip shit. Cause I'm not the pump. Let him finish, gang.
Well, I'm sitting here with 607 and OG Percy show no mercy. That's the way my daddy kept me right now for the next 5 minutes. I want to catch y'all ears. I want y'all to get the message and not the mess.
I got it.
Yeah.
Go ahead, you
I
good.
want y'all to get the message and not the mess to all you Cali Crips that was looking at this murder word shit. Let me give you some. I'm not no weak ass nigga. I'm not no dumb. I'm not no lame. I'm 55 years old. You dig what I'm saying? Past the game. My cripping started, when it started. I was born when y'all cripping started. That's the year I was born, 1969. But all that old history and who know this, let me tell you something. Out of respect for Texas, Fort Worth got a graveyard full of young dead bang fighters Hoover Crip gang, man. The only thing that OG Percy doing from a cat, all I'm doing is asking for respect, bro. You hear me? I don't do goddamn shit this elbow at all in a minute. You hear me? Watch this. All I'm doing is asking for respect. Watch this. My state deserves the same respect that Cali get. You get what I'm saying? They can think it's a game. It ain't no game about who the toughest, who the baddest, and shit like that. You get what I'm saying?
Let him finish the story, gang.
He just feeling the phone right now. He just feeling the phone. When nigga get talking that talk, niggas get the feeling. Go on, hit it up. I ain't mad at him. He can throw his shit up. Ain't nothing wrong with it. That's what I'm used to him doing. Get that shit.
So why did you say what you said?
I'm saying what I'm saying because guess what? You throw rocks in my house, bitch, I'm a shit.
The what?
Yeah, cause the Gumby nigga.
Oh, Gumby.
Yeah, y'all seen it.
Who the Gumby?
Whoever they call it for, in the background and said, OG Percy, I'm coming for you on Crip. Cause don't never get to throwing threats like you coming for who, for what? Where you coming for me at? You ever feel this soil down here in the murder? You understand me? Cause who that tough? I'm trying to find out who that goddamn be tough and Cali gonna come down here and step foot on the murder and do what they say.
Hold on. I be in no jump. Cut me out this point. Cut me out this point. I ain't got to do with that shit. I'm Serranio.
So right now he gonna get the message. You got to get the message.
I'm Mexicano.
The message is, please hurry up.
I'm Mango.
Don't go blast. Throw the blast. Throw the stuff. There you go. Yeah, throw the.
No, he MS-13.
I'm Serranio. I'm Serranio.
Mexican Mafia.
Yeah, give me the beans.
Okay, man, let me give you the game, though. But all this shit we name Texas Syndicate.
I'm Texas Syndicate, too.
Everything we saying right there, we just asking for the same respect that y'all get down there in Cali. We don't want no y'all history. We don't want y'all tradition. We just want the respect.
So let me ask you this.
When I say the respect, boy, watch this. Fort Worth lost many lives down here in the murder on some gang bang shit. And for a nigga to come back and say that ain't how it's supposed to be, it ain't how we ain't rocking like they do, homie. We rock like we rocking the murder. Eggland, Hoover land, we got our own land. You hear what I'm saying? We are the land when it come down to Texas. But guess what? Now, this is the land. Never tell every nigga to go to the penitentiary. If a Fort Worth ain't calling shots, nigga, get out the way, nigga.
That's what I heard.
Nah, that's what I know. It ain't what you heard, it's what I know. Every time you hit the penitentiary down here, you gonna go who in that on the Fort Worth Crip That's like a LA hitting it. Busy B, that's a murder word. He gonna run that. H-Town knew that was the problem. We got into it all the time, but H-Town heard there. With that GC and HGC stuff, I didn't get into that. I never heard of a Hoover Gangster Crip.
I'm a Hoover Gangster Crip.
Watch this. I almost got stabbed
right
in
here.
prison. Watch that. See, I said
No cap.
Didn't I just say let me run 5 minutes? But watch this. I almost got killed in prison.
Hoover Gangster Crip.
I almost got killed in prison behind the Hoover Gangster Crip. So I had to learn. I almost got stabbed. Niggas tried to stab me, goddamn, and take off on me in the day room. In front of everybody. We violated, we smoked. Shout out to Lucky. Found this Hoover Gangster Crip, he was gonna die for it, and I was gonna die for this Hoover Crip gang. You know what I'm saying?
Who?
So these niggas be talking all that GC, these niggas ain't never banged for it. They ain't never got down for it. They ain't never went into the day room and started a motherfucking ride for it. They ain't had them knives, these niggas ain't never stood up in the paint for it. But they can talk for it, because these are politic Crips.
Oh God.
That's what y'all gotta understand. These niggas ain't took no stabs, no beats, no black eyes, no skulls in the head, no stitches in your nose behind no gang, baby. Because guess what? Let me tell you, know why? I always got your back, way back. A lot of niggas don't come around when the war is going down. They just come when the war is over.